Guys, I am here with Charles Michael Davis here at Comic-Con in San Diego with AfterBuzz TV, and I want to ask you a very important question.
But before you do, can I just ask you to just flap your cape?
How do I flap my cape?
Just take a...
Do you want to flap my cape?
Yeah, you go like this, and then you...
It's like a spin move?
Yeah, and then you take off.
I would give you my cape if it wasn't attached to me.
Yeah, you have to make sure you have clearance before you leave the ground.
I think it would look good with the suit too. I think you could just take off. Are we buying for you to be the next Superman? Is that what we're doing right now?
Yeah, that or the next James Bond.
Yeah, all right, I could see it. But I want to know how you are standing in a room with somebody who has murdered you, because that's what's happening now.
This guy over here?
Yeah,
Please pan
that
right.
Guy.
Please pan right. This guy.
You see him?
This guy.
Murderer. And we gave him crap about it too. Tiana was interviewing him, and yeah.
I appreciate that.
We thought that was absolutely wrong. I mean, as Charles, when you read that script, were you surprised with Elijah's character?
No, not really, because he did what he had to do. I understood where he was coming from. It's always a surprise because we have to work together, and I love that man. He's so charming, he's so funny.
But he's a murderer.
But he murdered me, and then I got to go into work and be angry at him. So it makes my job really, really effing tough.
Yeah, I completely get that. And what about Klaus, though? I feel like of all the people who would have backstabbed you, it would have been him, but he really stood up for you, and you seemed the angriest with Klaus through all of that.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it just dying brings up a lot of personal issues, unresolved issues.
I could see that.
Maybe he took it out on Klaus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We know we're getting a time jump, a major 5-year time jump. We already heard that Klaus has been MIA. Are we going to get flashbacks of what's happened in the time that we're not seeing, or what can we expect from that?
That's interesting. I don't know. I mean, the writers are still breaking the stories. That would be interesting to see a flashback to what was going on. I think there will be things that are alluded to between characters that you'll see in the first episode, which I would like to see a flashback of.
Okay. And now that you don't have Davina as your young mentor, is there somebody else that you're going to take on, or how will that affect your performances on the show?
As far as taking on someone, I think Marcel's more in a holding pattern. If a student appears, then he'll be the master. The way that it affects my character, I think he doesn't have that tie anymore. He might be a little bit more reckless. He might take more risks. He might get a little drunk on power. He doesn't have someone to check him back into his humanity in a way.
All right. Well, thank you so much for talking with me. I really appreciate it. Yeah. You're awesome, and hopefully I'll see you. I was going to go for the hug, but the handshake works too, I felt like we bonded over the cape, so it was okay to go in. Awesome. Thanks.